Hey everybody, we're back here at the most beautiful hair salon and we're going to get a haircut. So let's go in. Thank you.
Your hair lays pretty nice on its own.
It does.
How long have you guys had this shop?
This past February, we've been open for 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah. A 20-year dream of opening the salon, and it finally came to pass.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, we made it through COVID, and we made it through shutdowns and the economy, and last August we paid it in full. So.
Well, that's quite a feat.
Doing very well.
Yeah, you really are. You're doing very well. A lot of businesses cannot say that, you know, there's so many of them that's struggling.
Yeah, a lot of praying. I really have a strong faith, and I feel like that had a lot to do with it.
Well, they say if you don't believe in something, you stand for nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Yeah, we're looking to maybe buy a second place in the next year or so.
Locally or?
Probably Chesterfield.
Chesterfield.
Kind of in between. I worked in St. Clair for 15 years, and then I had a bad accident in the salon and broke my neck.
Oh wow.
And I was told I would never do hair again, and I'm a little stubborn, so.
Yeah, I was told a few things and I tore my hand up. I don't remember what they were, but I did what I wanted to.
Yep, same here.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not done. So I just pushed my way back and had a couple surgeries and rehab and lost the vocal cord and I couldn't talk for a while, and we didn't accept no for an answer, and here we are.
Yeah, I remember I had the accident with my finger. I'm right-handed. I came out with one finger on my right hand. I am right-handed, and I was 22, 23 years old, 20 years old,
young.
and everybody told me I'd go hunt you a lawyer and get disability, Social Security, and I don't know what else they offered up. And I thought, well, I don't know of anything that buys that I want.
Yeah.
So I need a job. Left that factory, went to the post office, hired in as a temporary Christmas help, and spent 39 years there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Yep, I think your will has a lot to do with. I don't think we were promised to go through life without trials and tribulations, but I think it's what you choose to do with what you've been given that makes all the difference.
I think it does.
Giving up doesn't do anything but stop you where you are. So.
Yeah. If you want to be stuck right where if you want to do that, you know, that's fine. And I know people did. I remember a guy that got hurt just before I did. It's about the same thing as I did with the hands, and you might as well have shot him because he didn't do nothing else the rest of his life.
Yeah, it's fight or flight, right?
Yeah, that's about what it comes down to. So, but I remember when I went to hospital the night that this happened to me, And I remember what happened to him and how he reacted. And I thought, my Lord, am I going to be that way? Because I was twice as damaged as he was. And I thought, hey, surely this ain't going to be the way I'm going to go. And I thought, no, this ain't going to happen. I'll do something.
That's what I said. I really was afraid of doing the things I always wanted to do in my life because I always felt like it was for someone else, not me.
Mm-hmm.
But when I went through all of that, I realized if I could make it through something so traumatic that I was the only person in my own way. So you can never fail if you try.
No.
I feel like it's either missed opportunities by not doing anything, or you're going to learn something either way, pass or fail. So it's always good.
Well, what I learned a lot about myself. That's the thing I learned most about. Was about myself.
Yeah, and I feel like regret is way more powerful of a hindrance.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to regret never doing it, so.
Do you abide by the theory that it's not what you do you remember, it's the things you don't do?
Yep.
Me too. Yeah, that's the way I believe.
Yeah, someone told me you can be dangerous for the right reasons or the wrong reasons. It's your choice. And that pretty much changed how I thought about a lot of things. So that's pretty cool.
Well, I'm happy where I'm at. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah. Still here.
Mm-hmm.
And the people we've met, like when you do hair, you're more than just a hairdresser. You go through people's, their highest and lowest points of their lives happen in your chair. Because you usually need your hair done for everything, whether it's a wedding, a birth, a vacation, a death. You counsel people. Like I always say, hairdressing is like, it's a cover for actual ministry, because I feel like we minister to people more than we do their hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that personal connection with people. I never did, and it was never in me to be that connected to people. I think my career probably had a lot to do with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Took up a lot of your time.
It took up a lot of time, but I worked as a supervisor most of my working life, and then you don't get close to the people you're responsible for. And so I knew about some of their problems, but I didn't get involved with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was not a good look, I don't think, right? At least of all, I didn't think so. So I never got too involved with them.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody needs a shoulder to cry on once in a while. So, you know, maybe you do more good with talking than you do cutting hair, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, because everyone can cut a decent head of hair. I think what makes your appointment either something you remember or just my haircut was okay was the full experience that you got while you were there.
Well, I'll tell you the one thing I remember about when I came here the first time and Carly cut my hair. I walked in cold turkey and got the haircut. And the one thing that stood out for me, Carly gave me an excellent haircut, and I liked the decor and all that. But the thing that I remember most was the friendliness.
Mm-hmm.
And that, I think that's what I remember most. You know, it was, you would think I'd been here a million times, and
Exactly.
it wasn't, that's not the case, but that was the one thing I remember most about coming here.
That's awesome. I went back to school and started teaching cosmetology, and that's one thing I teach my students, that your career is 75% your attitude and what you put into it, and like 25% skill, because the more you do something, the better you automatically will become. And hairdressing is about repetition over and over and over again. You might do the same type of haircut, but if you don't connect with anyone on an emotional level, where you stick out of the crowd as somebody different, then what's going to stop them from going down the street to the next person who does an okay haircut?
Yeah.
So our mission statement here is that we're trying to motivate and empower women to dig deeper and to find that beauty isn't just skin deep. It starts with how you feel about yourself. And so our main slogan is we're not just another salon, we're a movement, because we want to change the stigma of the gossipy hair salon where people aren't, we want to love on each other. Give you great hair, but also have you leave feeling a little bit better than when you got here.
Oh, that's a nice day. That's a nice day.
And that is a pretty good haircut. As long as I trim around your edges, you'll be back together. Carly, you have your little buzzers? Or are they at home?
They're at home. I took them home to cut Brennan's hair and I still haven't done it. So yours would even be faster to grab anyways, because then you got the cord and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I really think nowadays too, with how uncertain the world is, like people need a safe haven, like a place where they can kick their feet up and stay a while. And a lot of people come here just to hang out and relax, refresh, renew, re-energize, and then head back on their way.
Yeah, well, they got a place like that, that's good, you can do that,
Yeah,
there's someplace
and
you can do that.
I always said I wanted to buy a house so I could put the salon in a place that like people wouldn't mind staying a while. So that's where the name More Beautiful You Salon came from.
Okay.
Same concept.
So what church do you attend?
I went to Renewal in Warren for many years, and we are kind of transitioning into getting a new pastor, and right now I've been going to Landmark Community Church. It's in Hazel Park.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
About 2 miles down the road.
Yeah, familiar with that.
And the pastor, he's a real witty young fellow. I say young because he's 86, I think. But he has he's got a lot of wisdom to share with the rest of us, and he's great. He and his wife are really good people.
That's good.
So, yeah. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that'll last about 2 weeks.
Yeah, right? Maybe right here is a little bit.
No, that's okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Maybe texture.
This is the lady that did my hair. Did a good job. I like her. Got a beautiful shop. So if you're in Madison Heights, stop by and see her. They're pretty nice people. Till the next time, this is JJ. Deuces.
Pretty cool that you do that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. My granddaughter, Jamie Nichols. Little bitty thing.
Did she just get a haircut here?
I don't know what she's